So I was able to diagnose what the problem was with the starter assembly on this. And it's the starter shaft and the one-way bearing that's starting to wear. So that's why I wasn't able to get it started in the initial video of this. That's why I wasn't able to get it started the other day when I went to run it. That's why I chose to run my other Savage. So we'll go ahead and pull the engine and install the new parts and probably put a pull start on here. I can't be bothered carrying around a starter wand or, you know, roto start or drill, so pull start it's gonna be. Got it pulled from the truck. If a tank is fastened with clips, I'll remove that so I don't have to worry about juggling with fuel leaking. One thing I see that I don't like is that ugly strip screw. I'll probably just leave that for now, just because it's in place, but that's the type of thing that irks me. This truck's pretty clean. Can't complain. Got it for a decent price, but let's go ahead and look into this situation here. So this is my stash. Been hoarding these for a while. I just got the one-way bearing. I gotta go grab that though. So we'll use these, save those for a rainy day. There's 3 axial ones, and 2 HPI ones. So this is the area that needs to be focused on here, particularly this and this. So you can see those grooves at the end of the shaft. Which was obviously caused by some of the rollers in the bearing. So the shaft isn't gripping the one-way bearing. And because they're the wear on this, I feel as though there's some damage that occurred inside this one-way bearing. So that's why I'm going to replace it. I'll hold on to these just to mess around with and try to sort, but more likely than not, probably just not use them, maybe even sell them to somebody who might be able to finagle it, but you know, $0 eBay auction. But yeah, the engine's not too bad. It's a little oily because I tried to run it, obviously. Still fill from that last attempt, but yeah, we'll get these cleaned up. Really look into why this started slipping in that bearing. That's significant wear. It's more than halfway around the shaft too, so the shaft really is done. Here's the one-way bearing, new one. Looks like the bag ripped, so they had to replace the packaging with the Ziploc bag, but the part looks new, so go ahead and get these. We'll get this back plate cleaned off and get these installed. Gotta love a pull start. I don't mind using a roto start or Traxxas easy start or anything, but I prefer just simple pull start. All I want to carry around is a driver and a glow igniter and the remote. I don't need to carry around another accoutrement. Got the back plate, starter shaft, and bearing cleaned off. Use the engine as a tripod here to find out that one of the pins inside the bearing is missing. So that's probably what created all that shearing on that starter shaft. So this is rendered useless. And I wanted to just see if it worked at all. And when you input the shaft, it catches and is just fully engaged both ways, and it won't spin either way. So this thing is just done. Won't even disengage. So that makes a lot of sense as to what condition this is in. Yeah, it's just, that wore it out even more. So these are just done. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need this, but we'll set these to the trash. I don't even want anyone to experience this. It's just done. So here's the exploded view that comes with the axial shaft, and as you can see, that washer needs to be repurposed from the old shaft to the new shaft. So I just wanted to compare the damage. Between the new and the old parts. That looks good. So, yeah. Get this together. Set this aside too. It took so long to find 4 of the correct length and size countersunk screws. Having to fish through this to find it. But I got them. So that was a quick and easy install. And it's obvious why this was not working. I don't know how much these metal shavings will affect the inside of the engine, but I'm gonna send it for now. There's still really, really good compression. I honestly can't even pull the pull start over. It's kind of cold up here too, so wait until we're gonna run it to try to start it again. But for now, go ahead and put it back in the truck. Got it installed. Excuse me. I also replaced the exhaust header gasket. It was kind of floppy on there, so, and there was a bunch of oil. Looked like it was leaking out, so I just replaced that. And I replaced fuel line with purple because why not match? I didn't have enough purple, so that orange line will do. Another reason I think that this failed was because when I disassembled it, this washer here was on the back side of the back plate between the hex on the starter shaft and the back plate, when it's supposed to be between the one-way bearing and the back plate. So that may have played into why this failed. But at least it's ready to be tested, and I went ahead and pulled it. It does pull. Just need good leverage. Sounds good. Lots of compression. Looking forward to taking this back out and actually getting to drive it. Well, anyways, thanks for checking it out. Hope this was helpful to anyone who's ran into this issue. And hopefully this truck runs immaculately. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for your interest in Nitro. And we'll see you in the next one.